We have surfed Costa Rican waves, hiked jungle trails, and trekked through the South American Andes.
But never have we been to a place like this. Welcome to the town of Uyuni, the largest human settlement in the Bolivian Salt Flat. Our story starts here, where we have spent the past 24 hours.
Uyuni sits at the edge of civilization, 4,000 meters above sea level in the flattest place on the planet.
This town exists for two reasons: the mining and touring of the world's largest salt flat.
Desolate dirt roads, monotone, half-abandoned brick buildings, and packs of street dogs all contribute to an otherworldly atmosphere.
This place feels nostalgic to me. It's as if I've been here before, in some of my favorite fictional universes growing up. It is certainly easier to compare Uyuni with Tatooine than any place I have been on Earth.
We left our hotel. We are back downtown Uyuni. In a moment, we're going to be meeting up with a group that's going to be taking us out into the salt flats for the next 3 days.
Where we are headed, food, water, and gasoline will not be possible to come by. What we need, we will bring. $11,000 metric tons of steel, 8 decades of salt erosion. This is the Uyuni Train Cemetery.
The town of Uyuni originally was meant to become a major train destination.
For 40 years, these trains hauled minerals west, through Chile to the Pacific Ocean. In the 1940s, the mining industry collapsed, and these British-made 19th century locomotives were left here in the salt desert to rust.
One of the parts I really dig about this place is the way that the locals have stripped the iron off the trains and have used it to create these art installations.
If you had to get one souvenir from a salt flat, tell me it wouldn't be a sachet of salt.
I got a little salt pyramid for my friend Amanda. I'm gonna bring it back home when we go back to Canada in April.
Oh my God! Hello, precious angel.
There is 10 billion tons of salt in Uyuni. This market is just one of the ways that salt is turned into a livelihood.
We've just found out that they sell an actual salt beer here. Uyuni Cerveza Cristales de Sal.
It tastes really good. We had tried another Bolivian beer. It wasn't so good. This one's really nice.
How was the food then?
Needs a little salt.
You're joking.
Some salt. Surprising.
You know what? There's actually some right here.
In this place without trees, people have learned to build with what they have. The walls, floors, tables, and furniture, all made out of blocks of salt. Even art is constructed using this abundant material. In time, the dust under our tires turned white and wet. The Salar had greeted us. Our first stop, where ancient subterranean rivers breached the surface of the flat, the eyes of salt.
For thousands of years, every culture on Earth has utilized the healing properties of salt. The people of Bolivia are no different. The rich mineral content in the eyes of salt is revered by locals for medicinal applications. To benefit from this ourselves, we kicked off our shoes and waded in.
It feels gross?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say it felt good.
No. It feels icky.
As far as you can see, white just stretches out into the horizon.
And it's for this reason that the Salar de Uyuni is known as the place where the earth meets the sky. For 4 years in a row, the Dakar, the world's most dangerous and difficult race, passed through the Uyuni Salt Flats. This monument and these flags are what's left of the race's legacy.
So all of these pillars, tables, walls, stools, everything, these are all actual blocks of salt that have been excavated out of the ground and cut into size.
As if this place wasn't already alien enough, coming into this hotel and seeing it being made out of salt like this. The floor is like a salty sand. The stools are all made of these like salt pillars that just come out of the ground. It just like took it up a whole other level for me.
Guests have not stayed in this hotel for over 20 years. The reason for this is the mismanagement of sewage. The palace currently operates as a restaurant.
It's all really a shame because staying here would have been amazing. So right here on the salt flats with some mango. We're about to salt the mango with salt from the ground. Got some salt from the ground. Stick it to my mango.
It's a really good mango.
Selling all our belongings and traveling was the best decision we've ever made.
So crazy.
I think this takes the cake.
Yeah.
The most beautiful place we've been so far.
I think it has to be it. I like don't even have words, honestly. This is so cool. It like kept increasing too. It was like, okay, this is pretty neat. Okay, yeah, trains are cool, train graveyard, and then salt flats. Yeah, these are pretty neat too. Like this is really different. This feels like the moon or something. Now it's like
Good morning, guys. It's 6:35 on March 15th, 2023. It was just so striking when we first came out and saw this like alien landscape that we literally slept in last night.
I don't want to scare them. Oh my god! Can you believe that alpaca herd?
Yeah.
That was the best way to start a day, seeing all those alpacas? Or llamas, or?
Yeah. All right, first stop of the day. So right now we are in a valley surrounded by volcanoes.
There is more than just salt under our feet here. Thousands of years of volcanic eruptions have filled this valley with ash and minerals from deep within the earth. Today, only one of the 3 volcanoes in the area still remains active.
The train tracks we're beside take minerals from Bolivia into Chile and out towards the ocean.
I've never been to a place that's both hot and cold at the same time. The sun is so hot, and then the breeze comes and it's like goosebumps. With our second stop of the day, we have completely left the salt flats behind. We now have really cool rock formations, some mountains, and also a ton of little shrubs.
Bolivia truly has some special landscapes.
We have just rolled up to Cañapa Lagoon. Despite the fact that there's a bunch of white on the surface that looks like salt, it's not actually salt, it's borax. It's not toxic, it's totally safe to go in, and 3 different types of flamingos call this lagoon home.
Such a strange sight to just be out here surrounded by volcanoes and mountains, and then there's a bunch of blue water with pink flamingos in it.
This is Tatooine. This is like where the sand people live.
Yeah, right over here is where they have their dinner.
The Siloli Desert is one of the most arid environments on Earth. This region is loaded with unique rock formations that have been shaped by the wind over centuries. As a result of the extreme conditions, barely any life can survive here, except for these little guys, the Vizcacha.
It looks like it's supposed to.
I know, right?
It looks like it's supposed to.
It's so windy, it's so dusty out here right now. Oh, you guys see what's on the horizon? This is so great. Oh my god.
Just 30 minutes outside of this garden in the sands, we come to a place that was nominated as a wonder of the natural world.
Laguna Colorada credits its red hue to the strength of the wind.
The wind comes and it stirs up all the minerals sitting at the bottom of the lagoon, which turns the water red. If there's no wind, no red.
This is the first time we're all back in the car before Martine, our driver, because it's way too cold and windy for us. But the wind did make the red possible, which made for great photo and video. So grateful for the wind, but our time in it is over. Now it's time to drive 20 minutes to a hostel and get some dinner. So we're all in the common area right now. Today has been exhausting. I am totally out of energy. 20 minutes in each spot and then driving to the next, and also wanting to like film it and document it is just taking the life out of us. But it's been great. Like, it's been go, 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 go. You can't really be anywhere but the present with that kind of movement. So it's been good.
I've just discovered there's a bottle of wine for the table and little baby cups. Little baby cup. I just feel like after the longest day, some wine.
Salud! Salud!
Good morning, it's 4 a.m. We're waking up. It's the final day. Going for breakfast here in a sec, and then we're taking off to check out sunset or sunrise. Sunset. Still feels like the middle of the night to me.
It's 10 to 5. We're all loaded up in the car, and I believe we're about to head out and see some geysers. It is freezing cold out here, but this is quite cool. The last geyser was man-made. It was like a pipe in the ground. That's why it was like... But these are all natural, and it's really cool. The water's like boiling.
In the background, the sun is coming over the horizon, and it looks so beautiful because there's geysers out there too. So it's like steam, and then like the glow of the sun rising and the clouds, and you can still see some of the stars. It's really pretty.
Pretty cold out this morning.
It is honestly very cold. We're at 4,800 meters, which is our highest yet.
Yeah.
This is officially the highest we've been. Not a lot of oxygen. A mild little task has you like...
So we've come to a valley with 3 inactive volcanoes in it. Here's one of the volcanoes right here. We're gonna take some photos and some videos here.
Okay, we just pulled up to the hot pools, so we're about to get our soak on. Oh, yes it is. Oh, it's really hot.
It's amazing.
We're eating mango?
Yeah, we want to share though. Here you go, honey.
Gracias.
Martine's gonna have a hard time getting us out of here.
It's literally falling sleet, like freezing rain, on the car in the desert. Like a lot of contrast, because you see these desert bushes and then there's like hail coming down on the window.
So we've just rolled up to what looks like a cute little local town, and we're going into this building behind us to have our lunch. My favorite time of the day. What's for lunch?
A lot of stuff, but this eggplant thing's vegetarian. It's like fried eggplant.
Okay, wow, we just came to a very cool thing, and it is very, very cold outside.
Doesn't this one look like it has a head?
Yeah, it looks like a guy. Doesn't it feel kind of like mystical?
Like the Fellowship of the Ring would have camped here.
All over the floor here. This is clearly like a critter nest.
Yeah, something lives here.
I bet you it's those rabbits we saw.
Yeah, this looks like rabbit poop.
It totally looks like rabbit poop for sure.
That llama did not care.
The llama was just like, I'm gonna take my time. Oh, look at them go.
From llamas to kind souls and breathtaking nature, Uyuni really had it all and belongs on your travel bucket list. Hundreds of editing hours went into creating this film, so if you enjoyed and would like to support our work, you can do so on Patreon, where you can get access to bonus content, including deleted scenes from this video. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next week with another adventure from Bolivia.